Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Well,
For the love of God, Jerry, give him an answer.
okay, well, it's certainly, I don't think it would be Vince McMahon. Why would I want to be stuck on a desert
Say
island?
it. God damn it.
Hey everybody, we're back here on Inside the Ropes and I'm joined by the voices of professional wrestling. Here I have good old JR Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler.
Jetty, I like the way you say Jetty.
Jerry.
Jetty.
Jerry.
We're here, Jim, we're familiar with you obviously, firm friends. Jerry, that's the first time we've met.
Yes.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So it's
So far.
So far. It
You
could all
guys look
change.
like a great couple, by the way. The Elton John thing going on,
You
Jerry,
think?
for
I
you.
don't know.
I think there's various issues holding us back on there. But anyway, so Jerry, I want to ask you, I talked to Jim a couple of days ago about this. You've said in the past that your favourite WrestleMania match to call was Rockin Hogan. Why Rockin Hogan? What is it about that match that gives you such fond memories to call?
Well, first of all, just one of the things was doing it with JR and the emotion that match brought. I mean, I think JR and I both felt like it was, we could identify so much with Hulk Hogan because it was like the past meets the present, sort of. And then The Rock, of course, was the thing that was in at the moment. And I don't know, it was a match that you thought you would never see, and then all of a sudden there at WrestleMania it was happening, and the psychology in the match was. I think that the WWE fans wanted the match to go one way, the WWE powers that be wanted the match to go another way, and it all worked out, and JR and I, it was just a pleasure to be a part of that and to call that the emotion that was going on during that match.
Did you expect Hogan to get the reaction that he did that night?
No, I really didn't, and that was part of the thing that was so cool about it, because it made me proud that he did get that kind of reaction, because I really felt that it was a point in time that most of the fans would have looked at him in a different light, like I said, part of the past. But it wasn't that way at all, and that made me proud. I would loved it.
And Jim, you got to call the Roman Reigns Undertaker match a couple of years ago in Orlando at WrestleMania. What was it like calling that match? What are your memories of it? At the time, people thought it might have been Taker's last. Roman was kind of on, continuously being on the ascent. What are your memories of working that match?
Well, back to that Rock match with Hogan. Jerry and I were representing Classic Rock that day, so we were very happy that Hogan got the ovation he did, because it just stamped the validity that a lot of these veteran talents still have something. They have a markability if you're smart enough to figure out how to use them. That said, I was coming off of my wife getting killed about 8 days before that WrestleMania. That monopolized all my thoughts. And so I remember dressing and hanging out with the Undertaker in his trailer, a tour bus thing, because the nursing facilities were very limited there, and we talked very little about wrestling. And so it was a very unique day for me, but I remember the urgency that I had, that it probably might be my last go-round at WrestleMania calling that last match, and ironically it was. So I don't say that with any remorse, it's the way it works out. All this stuff comes to an end at some point in whatever company. So nonetheless, big day, and I don't think Undertaker's had his last one, and I don't think I'll be around to call that one either.
Speaking of WrestleMania, Jerry, I think for years people thought Jerry Lawler has to have a WrestleMania match, right? Because the Bret Hart feud in '93 was tremendous, all that kind of stuff. It ended up being against Michael Cole.
Yep.
But, are you able to kind of go, I still got to enjoy the experience of WrestleMania in spite of Michael Cole's hideous orange outfit? What are your memories of that match now as we look back on it?
Yeah, no, it was exactly what you said. It was the WrestleMania experience, and that was awesome. I was so involved, being part of that match, with the emotions that Michael Cole and I were going through, and leading up to the match, that I looked at it completely different than most wrestling fans did. I think a lot of people, like you said, they talked about. I never even thought about his hideous orange outfit. It was just that didn't even go through my mind or anything like that. And in hindsight, I wish the match had been a lot shorter.
Me too. Me too.
And so did all the fans.
About 75,000 people there would have loved that moment.
Yeah, and then it would have been, it would have been as good as it could have been. But having Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think that the last match that Stone Cold Steve Austin had at WrestleMania, or would be a part of.
Yep.
I think so too. So having him be the special referee in the thing
never hurts. That never hurts nothing, right?
It didn't hurt. And so I'm really not one of these kind of guys that look back. People ask me about what do you want your legacy to be or things like that, and I really don't think that much about stuff that happened in the past. I can't remember it for one reason, but I just it was really cool at the time to have a WrestleMania match.
And Jim, we do need to very quickly before we go touch on AEW. The announcement came out, it's official, you're signed, people are buzzed about it. You've said in an interview, I think, as well, that there's going to be TV in October, you're going to be calling it. Can you talk a little bit about now it's signed, now it's official, last time we spoke, that was the intention. What's the game plan now going forward, and are you excited about getting back in the game?
Yeah, I didn't want to leave the game to start with. I wasn't sitting on the sideline last year of my own volition. I didn't unbook myself and say, I'm not going to work. Just send me my check every week and I'll be very happy. I have business to conduct, and I can still do this job. And but that remains to be seen. When the show starts, I estimated October, could be November, I don't know, could be September. Sometime this fall, that's what I understand. And they're very optimistic, as am I, about their TV home. So we'll have to wait and see how the roster unfolds and who they sign and the creative juices. There are a lot of creative kids in this group. I'll learn from them. I hope they can learn something from me. But the bottom line is that I'll be back on the air in primetime TV on a weeknight and restart this engine.
And you're going to be not only commentating, you're going to be involved behind the scenes and giving some of your expertise that you've had from the past. Is there anything in wrestling that you don't see right now, not a knock on anything, but anything that you don't see right now in wrestling that you would be kind of pushing to kind of bring back, or something that you'd like to see again in kind of mainstream pro wrestling?
Well, fundamental soundness would be one thing. And that would include selling, logically putting matches together. Don't do anything you can't do well. Just logic, and I don't see enough of that. And the pace of the matches sometimes are a little faster than one can accurately and emotionally invest in. Can't process it that fast. Too many spots. Which one do you sell? That's like Jerry getting me in the corner and hit me 10 times. Which punch does Lance Russell sell? The second one, the fourth one, every other one, the odd ones? I don't know. So it degenerates in that regard. But hopefully it'll be sound wrestling. I think it will be, and I'm looking forward. Whatever they put out there, I'll put a lyric to, and we'll rock and roll.
Last question for you.
You know what? I was hoping that today on this little show that we're having, I was hoping that I brought a WWE shirt, and I was hoping that you would wear an AEW shirt and take me. That would have broke the internet, wouldn't it? That picture of it being out there. Yeah, but anyway.
Damn it!
Yeah,
damn it, man!
I did my part, but anyway.
Son of a.
So I'm not going to ask if you're going to AEW, but I will ask you the last question. Just something lighthearted. You have to be stuck on a desert island with one of the following three people. Who do you choose and why? The Great Khali, Vince McMahon, or Ronda Rousey?
I'm stuck on a desert island with one of those three?
Yep. What's your strategy?
Is that your real question?
Yeah, we asked it yesterday. We got some good answers.
Well, certainly I would not. Well, I don't know. It depends on if there was like only one tree there on the island and there were low-hanging coconut. I might have to get Khali to be able to eat or something like that. But no, he wouldn't be him. And I don't think.
All the suspense is killing me. Well, for the love of God, Jerry, give him an answer.
Okay, well, I don't think it would be Vince McMahon. Why would I want to be stuck on a desert island?
God damn it.
I used to not even want to be stuck in a production meeting with Vince McMahon, much less stuck on a desert island with him.
But, so the winner is,
I guess
by
the
default.
winner, by default.
Because she has a vagina,
but no.
Ronda Rousey.
Well, but my fiance Lauren is sitting over there, and I'm really hesitant to say Ronda Rousey, but I guess I would have to.
Well, I mean, she would keep you. If bears came in, she could do some MMA fighting.
Bodyguard work.
If bears, what would be? They got bears on a desert island.
You never know. JR, the king. We attended something random. I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And hopefully we'll get these two over to the UK soon.
Yes.
And talk about the old days, talk about the current days, and lots more. Jim, do you want to sign us off with something?
Get that Brexit stuff figured out.
I'm trying. Jim, sign us off.
Yeah, where's my check?
Ollie, get him his check.
Cheers. Goodbye, everybody.